I think I'm on a roll when it comes to soundbars. I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com for Best Buy Canada's blog, and I have had a chance to test out a lot of big name brands lately. Want to know if the sleek and compact Sonos Beam soundbar is right for you? Let's dig into what it does, how the setup process works, what sets this soundbar apart from others, including other products in the Sonos line, and most importantly, how it sounds. Now, by the way, if you end up liking this video and finding it helpful, please hit that like button and give me a sub, since it does help us keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from. Sonos Beam is a compact soundbar meant to connect to your TV. Beam connects using an HDMI or digital optical audio cable to give your TV improved overall sound. Because let's be honest, internal TV speakers aren't that great, and they certainly don't match the level of quality of 4K or 8K video. Beam is slim, shorter than a lot of soundbars, and not too tall, and it can be set on furniture, shelves, or wall-mounted. As far as looks and styling go, I'm in love. Beam has the ability to add digital assistant function too, so you can use voice commands for Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa to control the bar itself or to run your smart home gadgets. For some of you, it's also going to be important to note that Beam is not Dolby Atmos enabled. Beam also functions as a music speaker too. You can stream from your phone or device using Bluetooth, or you can access music or podcasts from any number of streaming services, including Spotify. When it comes to how to connect it, you can link up to your Beam in a few different ways. You will have it connected, of course, via HDMI to your TV, and that's what you'll primarily use for movie or TV viewing. You can also connect using AirPlay or Bluetooth if you want to play music. What's in the box? Sonos Beam is quite simply a soundbar. It does not come with a separate subwoofer like some soundbars do, but it's worth noting you can purchase a Sonos sub separately. There is also no remote control in the box. Beam is designed to use your smartphone, voice commands via your digital assistant, or an existing TV remote, which we'll get into in a couple minutes. Let's take a look at the specs on the Beam for you audiophiles. There's 4 full-range woofers to manage mid-range vocal frequencies and to give you a deep, rich bass, says Sonos. 1 tweeter is meant to drive crisp and clear dialogue. 3 passive radiators help move air around inside the cabinet of the Beam and add warm sound to the bass. Sonos also says 5 Class D digital amplifiers are there to match the speaker drivers and the acoustic architecture. 5 far-field microphones are used for echo cancellation and to hear if you invoke your digital assistant like Alexa or Google. Adjustable bass and treble controls inside the Sonos app also let you customize your sound by individual room or groups of rooms if that's what you want. Setting up the Beam wasn't entirely trouble-free for me. I had to run the setup process about 3 or 4 times before it finally got connected. Now, before you start, you will need to disconnect your existing home theater or surround sound equipment from your TV. Then connect any external devices like a cable box or DVD player directly to your TV. Next, plug in the power cord and use the HDMI cable to connect the soundbar to your TV. If your TV has an HDMI ARC or audio return channel port, connect the HDMI cable directly to your TV's HDMI ARC port. If your TV doesn't have an ARC port, you can attach the optical adapter to the HDMI cable and connect it to your TV's optical digital audio out port. If you don't have the app already, download it from the App Store. You'll use it to set up and control your system. And if you do have the app, you will definitely want to make sure it is fully up to date. When you load it up, the app should walk you through getting the Beam set up, but for me, it took a few tries. The app is supposed to see that you have a new device to set up and prompt you to pair it and then connect it to your home Wi-Fi network. Now, if you don't see that for some reason, you can go into Settings, System, and then go to Add Product. The app should search then for the Beam and find it right away. If it doesn't, there is a small button on the back of the Beam with an infinity symbol on it. Press it and that should put it into pairing mode. For me, the first few tries, it just wouldn't connect correctly, but eventually it did and the Beam showed up in my app. I will also note that Sonos support is really pretty good, so if you do run into trouble, don't hesitate to reach out to them. Now, one last note, your Beam will work with your TV's remote control. I did absolutely nothing to set this up, and it was automatically enabled for my Hisense Roku TV here when I started using it. Now, that is likely due to the fact that I connected it via the ARC or audio return channel, but either way, it was a pretty great bonus. No work on my part.
The sound should just reach you clear and unfettered.
The main feature you want to hear about is obviously sound quality, so I'll divide it into two parts: the TV audio quality and music and other listening quality.
Every room of your home with incredible sound.
When it comes to the TV, I found the Beam gave me great sound that felt like it was coming from a much larger soundbar. Dialogue was crisp and clear, effects were detailed, and it was a great overall boost to the basic TV sound. The soundbar also gets plenty loud enough.
I assume the Ukrainians have already been briefed, General Cole.
Yes, sir.
This speaker is also superb for music listening and convenient too. Listening to music or podcasts on it sounds great. It's even, clear, and well balanced. If you want to add Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant, here is how to do it. And by the way, you may get a pop-up in the app which encourages you to add digital assistant function. If you see it, lucky you, just go ahead and click it and follow the prompts, which will let you choose your digital assistant. No pop-up? No problem. To enable Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa on the Sonos app, go to Settings and then Services. Choose Add a Service under Voice, choose your helper, and then follow the prompts, which basically will involve confirming your device and linking your Google Home account. I tried this and it didn't work on the first try, so I closed both the Google Home app and the Sonos app and started over. This time everything went smoothly. Want to dig into this in detail? Watch the video here on the channel about how to set up Google or Alexa on your Sonos speaker. You've got a few ways to control your Beam. You can use the Sonos app, of course. You can use voice commands to Google or Alexa. You can program your TV remote to work with your Beam, or you can use the touch controls on top of the bar. On board are play, pause, volume, skip, and microphone on and off settings. So does Sonos Beam pair with other Sonos speakers for surround sound? Yeah, it does. You can pair your Beam wirelessly with a Sonos sub for added bass, or you can add a pair of Sonos speakers for the full surround sound experience. A setup with left and right rear speakers and a sub gives you true 5.1 surround sound. Since I didn't have any other Sonos speakers on hand during my testing period, I did not check out this feature. How does Sonos Beam differ from Playbar and Playbase? Beam is a much more compact soundbar, and it can fit into places where other devices like the bigger Playbar and wider Playbase can't. Playbar and Playbase also have more speakers on the inside, so they do produce louder sound with more width and more bass, but Beam is perfect for small to mid-sized rooms. Beam uses HDMI connectivity and has Alexa and Google Voice Control built in, while Playbar and Playbase by comparison rely on digital optical audio, and if you want them to work with Alexa or Google, you do need a separate smart home device. Overall, Sonos Beam checks a lot of boxes. It's compact and easy to place, it looks great, and the sound quality is outstanding. The ability to connect to Google and Alexa is huge since it brings hands-free control and smart home control to a really cool soundbar, making it quite versatile. If those are the pros, I really only have one con. While I did have a bit of trouble with the setup process and had to try it multiple times, I did get it working in the end with no need for tech support. Overall, I can definitely recommend the Sonos Beam if you need a compact TV audio solution. If you want to read more about it, head over to blog.bestbuy.ca where we've posted a full write-up. You can, of course, ask us any questions you have about the Sonos Beam, either there on the blog or, as always, here on the YouTube channel. I'm Erin. Thanks so much for watching. Until the next time, you can catch me on Twitter or Instagram. I'm at ErinLYYC. You can also find me at facebook.com/TechGadgetsCanada.